Hello, sunshines. I was gonna run through all my 5011 pens, markers, and highlighters on the Commit 30 paper, and I thought my friends would want to see too. I mean, anybody that's interested in using the Commit 30, or maybe you're already using it and you still haven't quite found the right writing tools. I feel like there's so many different writing utensils in this world. And I personally, this is, to each their own, but there's certain pens, markers, highlighters that I prefer in certain planners on certain paper. Like Hobonichi, I really have that narrowed down to depending on if I'm highlighting or not. I pretty much have like 4 or 5 pens, and then Hobonichi, you can use anything. Watercolor, highlighter, and I haven't found anything, other than like maybe a Sharpie or something, wild like that will actually bleed through that paper. But Commit 30 is its own. So I'm just gonna start going. And if you have any questions, if I'm moving too fast, or if there's a pen that you need to know the point size and I don't say it, just holla at your girl in the comments. Okay, so first things first. I feel like I never use these and I love them. The colors are amazing. 'Cause you're amazing. Just the way. What color do I want to do? Okay. So this is Statler Tri Plus Fine Liner, and these are 0.3. And this is, I guess this is just the basic pack. I've had these for so long, y'all. Probably about as long as I've had the that Le Pen set. Okay, so let me zoom in. Let's get a little closer. Okay, so let's see. Okay, and then maybe I'll skip. Yeah, let me skip one more. All right, so let's say hello. Hello, friends. And I just picked the blue because I feel like that's pretty bold to see. And then on the other side, you can see a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of shadowing, but no bleed through. So that's cool. Okay, so those are a good contender. So I'm gonna put those in the yes pile, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for no bleed through. I don't mind shadowing, but when the bleed through starts happening and then I'm having to because if you write on this page, you've already written on this spread, so it's whatever. But when you write on this next page and then you flip it and reverse it, you're stuck with all that bleed through on the other side. So then you have to cover it up, and nobody deserves that. Okay, so this is, y'all, this is old school, I feel like, as it gets. Sharpie highlighter, just the big juicy ones. If you're a planner on a budget, these work just fine. Or some people, I personally love these. I always keep these. Like when I'm budgeting, I'll use them. So they're, I use them at work like all day, every day. So let's do the green and the pink. And that's still a little bit wet, so that takes a little bit to dry. But then let's flip it and reverse it. Okay, so it's fine until the very end. Like that very last, yeah, there at the end, that very last swish, that's not cute. So I'm gonna put that in the no pile, because even that little bit, yeah, maybe Maybe I just didn't go hard in the paint enough. Like, let me put some muscle into it, because sometimes I'm heavy-handed, okay? And I feel like y'all can be too. Yeah, so it doesn't, like, it's fine all until the very end. Isn't that strange? That's strange. Okay, well, like I said, that's enough to bother me. Maybe it's not enough to bother you. So then you could, maybe you want to put that in your yes pile or your probably pile. I'm gonna put them aside because I have too many other highlighters that won't do that, I'm sure. Okay, so let's flip it over to, this is the Papermate Ink Joy. This is a gel pen, 0.5. Now, I typically, if I'm highlighting, I typically don't care for gel pens, but depending on, if I write whatever I'm writing, and then, I have like a day in between where I'm even gonna highlight, it doesn't really matter. So this used to be one of my favorites back in the day. Why did I get away from it? Hobonichi forced me to, I think, because I wanted to write and then highlight. So then I had to put this baby aside, I think. Okay, so let's get into it. Papermate. Ink. Okay. I mean, it's a gel pen. It writes pretty nice on this paper. Okay. I mean, I see the ridging because I'm hardcore, but there's no bleed through. Okay, so I mean, maybe I'll have to break this bad boy out again. Maybe I will. Maybe I shall. Okay, let me zoom out just a tiny bit. Okay. So I'm gonna put that in the yes. And then what is this? This is one of those Tombow calligraphy pens. And I think this is the hard tip because I have the other one that I use all the time. Oh, this is a brush pen. So maybe this is completely different then. I'm a liar. Okay. So this is a calligraphy pen, whatever that means. And then this is the brush pen that I use all the time. That's like more of a softer, but I guess we'll figure it out what this is gonna look like. This is Tombow. Ooh, I love how this one writes. You know how sometimes you just pick something up. I mean, you pick something up. You write with something and you like your handwriting with it. And this is, I mean, it doesn't feel like a hard tip, but maybe it is compared to the other one. Yeah, I just like how this writes. Ooh, why haven't I been using this? I just pulled this from my stash over there. Okay, so there's that. And then, wow, it does not bleed through. And I was writing pretty fiercely. That's exciting. Okay, so like for certain things, I want to either just make super bold at the top, or even in like memory planning, or that is a nice guy. Okay, all right, well, we're gonna be friends. I'm sad that that's been over there just hanging out. Okay, so this is Sharpie S Gel, and this is the 0.7. And this is kind of another one that I really enjoyed on like paper like this as opposed to the Hobonichi paper. So S Gel, what did I say, 0.7. Okay, I like how this one writes too. It's kind of like taking me back. I actually like how this one writes better than the Ink Joy. Personally, I think it's more smoother. So there's that. And no, nothing. Okay, so you can stay. And then, what do I have? Oh, I love, like, y'all, these are so pretty. Where's the other one? I think it's over in my cup. Is this? No, that's the dry. Maybe it's in my bag over here somewhere. Anyways, these are the Sarasa, the Zebra Sarasa Vintage Color 0.5. I just thought these colors were really pretty. Like, they were giving me fall vibes. And, like, this one is so pretty. I don't even know if I've used this one yet. I still gotta find the, where'd the other one go? We'll find you. See, I haven't even taken off the little tippy tip. Okay, so this one, Zebra. Sarasa 0.5. That's a good one. Ooh, I love that color. So pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Nothing. Okay, okay. So you're definitely contenders too. And then I gotta find the rest of that one. These ones are a favorite of mine too. I was using these before I found the Tombow drawing pen. Yeah, so this one is a fierce favorite. Micron. Pigma. Like, why did I stop using you? I like how this one writes too. I mean, it's actually very similar to this one. Where's my 05? It's probably here. Yeah, so there's the, and then let's do the, yeah, the Tombow. Mono. Ugh. Something about this one, I don't even know if you'll be able to tell. Well, maybe. Something about this one, it's a little bit more bold. 0.5 versus the 0.5 in that one for me. So, no, I think that's still my favorite. I mean, this one is a good one though. If you have that one, that's a great one. But then let's see over here. Okay, both of those, no bleed through. Hallelujah. There's a little bit of shadowing, like a little more shadowing with the Tombow versus the Micron, but that doesn't bother me. Like, I'll be okay with that. It's the bleed through that breaks my heart. Okay, so there's that. So, and then like I said, this one is always a favorite. We're just we'll keep you in our pouch. And then this one is just a regular, I say regular, but this is a ballpoint Bic Atlantis. And I do not see a number, but looking at it, it's probably either a 0.7 or a 1. And I like how these write. They're very smooth. Very, very smooth. And I mean, I pretty much knew no bleed through. Okay. So then this guy, I feel like they've gone through so many versions of the Friction. This is the Friction Clicker 07 from Pilot. And yeah, so these are the erasable pens. Usually, I don't even remember why I used to use these, to be quite honest. But I feel like a lot of people like them. I think when people started saying that, you know, if you leave your notebook in the heat, the ink like goes away, I think that started freaking me out. So I think that's why I didn't use them anymore. But I mean, there's no bleed through. So, and I like the color. It's just, yeah, I mean, it definitely, like, you can still see a little bit of it, but if you need a pen that erases, that's fancy. Okay, so then, what else do I have? I have this new pen. Y'all, this is like my new favorite pen. And I'm guessing, okay, so it's Pentel is it Flowtune? Flowatune? 08. And then I grabbed the blue ink. I've been on this blue ink kick. I don't know what's going on. Usually black ink is where it's at for me. Let's write. Oh, this is just so smooth. And I love the vibrancy of the blue. Oh my goodness, give it to me. Okay, so there's that one. That's like, yeah, it does take a minute to dry. But then on the other side, there's like a teeny, not really, I don't even know if I would consider that bleed through, but I mean, you can see it prominent right here for some reason. Yeah, so definitely shadowing, but then like the further you get away here, I feel like you can see it more. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. That might bug me. I don't know. But I love this. Oh my gosh. On the Hobonichi paper, I love this pen. So hard. Okay, so then, what's another one I wanted to try? And my bag of crazy over here. Oh, so this one is definitely a favorite when it comes to writing on the Hobonichi paper. This is Marvy's Artist. It's a book marker. I don't really see anything else that stands out about it. But there's two. Yeah, there's two. So there's this skinnier child. We'll do. And for certain things, I like this, I mean, just kind of like marker looking like a Sharpie, but not really a Sharpie. And then we got the juicier. Like maybe for headers or labeling, you know, different kind of stuff. Wow. So yeah, to me, like that looks like Sharpie. And then that actually does look like the fine tip one, huh? But then here, bam, nothing. So, okay, I like that. Okay, so that's cool, that's cool. And then, what else do I have? Maybe, oh, this one used to be one of my favorites too. This Pentel Energel, this is the 07 in the blue. I don't know if it's this one that, I feel like one of them used to skip on me a bunch. I can't remember if it was this one or the Ink Joy though. Energel. I really like how this writes. Oh yeah, but like, see what I mean about the boldness? I know this is a 07 and that's a 08, but just the bold of this blue is so wow, 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 wow. And then, okay, so this guy, I mean, there's no bleed through, but I can definitely see that through. Maybe a little too much for my taste. Okay, all right, well, I'm gonna put this in the no thank you pile. And then what is this here? Oh, okay, it's Pilot. I see that. I don't know. I don't even know what this is, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll have to try to find it if anybody is interested. I mean, here's what it looks like. I can't read any of this. How did I even come up with this pen, or where did I even? Oh, so it's kind of marker. Ooh, this one might be a bleed. We might have a bleeder. Okay. So we'll say pilot. Ooh, I like that though. I like how this writes. It's like brush penny. Are you kidding me? I just knew that was gonna bleed through. That's amazing. Well, I don't know what you are, but you're great. And like I said, I mean, I feel like I probably got it off of Jet Pens. Or maybe Amazon. That's wild. But wow. The pilot. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'll see if I can try to find it. But that's a great one. See, look at all this. I've had this fun stuff. Okay, and I think this one, I'm not sure. Manuscript, Flexi, Cali, Creative. Who knows? Is this red? Like, did I really get a red? Oh, I did. Whoa. Maybe this was like in a set with something else. Okay, yeah, that definitely bled through. Who knows why? Who knows, y'all, why I do some things that I do. Oh, is this the... Oh, there's the missing friend. Okay, so here's the Sarasa. The vintage one that was missing. Okay, I mean, it's a little more... Like, you can see pretty well, kind of like the Pentel. So probably not, yeah, probably not my favorite. But let me get into, okay, so I know I've used them before, but let's just for funsies, because I feel like they broke my heart. These are the mild liner brush pens. Because, you know, there's the regular, I know I have them too. Yeah, so here's the regular mild liners. So we'll try both. We'll do like 2 lines there. And then here's the brushy pen one, which I like. Because this one, yeah, these are the same. It's just this chiseled one is not my favorite compared to, I think I'm just so spoiled with Tombows that I'm used to this kind of tip. Oh, okay, so neither one of those. It's kind of like the Sharpie over here. Like, it's fine. The green one was fine just until the very end. And then it kind of, you can kind of catch a little bit there. But then like my Tombows, I think depending too, like on how deep, vibrant the color is, I think it's the same situation. So there's that one, but then let me do this lighter version of Tombow. Oh no, maybe I'm a liar. Okay, so here's this one. No, there's nothing. Okay, so I guess it is just the mild liners. Where's another mild liner that I use more than... Okay, this, yeah, this one. So let's do 2 of those. Yeah, it's just like a tiny bit. I don't even know if you can see that. Like, I can see it. It's not enough to be upsetting, but I think maybe just in certain instances where I've gone hard in the paint, it shows up a little bit more. Or especially if I double, like, don't do a double one, because I think that's where we get, like, if for whatever reason you have to go over it. See, well, maybe not. I mean, I can see it, but it's still not bleeding through. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna say I've got like a good group here. Definitely, like I said, for me personally, I like the Inkjoy, but when it comes to this kind of pen, the gel pen, I'm gonna go with this guy. I think I like this, the Sharpie one, and then I completely forgot about this. So, but I still say between this one and the Tombow, I just think it's a little bit more bold, just a little bit. But these are pretty much like almost twinsies. And then my other favorite is, where'd it go? Oh, this guy, the Suspect. I love, like, look at, and I love bold writing. So just kind of going through, like, what stands out. I feel like this one too, this is like my new favorite. This one stands out. And then, like, I really like how this one wrote. But then you come over here and it's like, how can you compare? I love this Marvy one. And then the Suspect pen. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is because I definitely am gonna start using it, which means I'll need another one for backup. You know what I mean? But yeah, so this is still big time contender for like my put everything in there planner for next year. So I kind of just was like, all right, let me get prepared and start searching for some, you know, some tried and true, some favorites. Let me just, and then like I said, I felt like maybe this would help somebody else too. So let me zoom out a little bit and just kind of show you what we got here. If you want to see from like far away, the boldness, if you're somebody like me that likes the bold ink in the writing. But yeah, we got some good ones here. And of course, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, or if there's a specific one that you want me to link for you, I can try to find it in Amazon or JetPens, which is probably where I got a lot of these anyway. So thank you guys. I will see you soon and have a wonderful day. Bye.